you've gotten to the point where you just focus on you. You hear some news and you sit there and be like, oh, okay. Dang, I know that was going to happen. Dang, that person, yeah, they get what they deserve. Before, you was a person that would just sit there and be like, dang, you try to talk some sense into that person. You'll reach out, even if it wasn't your business, and try to have a conversation with them. And these people, and I have to say these people, and you already know who these people are. They're always the people that's the closest to us. They're always the people that we think that, okay, 20 years down the line, we're gonna have matching Benzes. We're gonna live it up, and we're gonna show people, this is what life is like. But fast forward now, these people actually showed you their true colors, right? You was a person that used to reach out, like I said, and then make sure that, hey, you all right, you this, that, and the third. All you got was a slap in the face. All you got when you were trying to give them advice was that, hey, you need to mind your own business. Or you get backlash like, oh, you getting yelled at. You getting, a person like me, they'll call you out the blue. Even if you're reaching out to them to see how they doing, you don't hear a word. But when they hit you up, you're hearing them because you care for them, right? And then for some reason, these same people taking out, they're yelling, they're taking out their anger out on you as if you were that person, and to only turn around, right? An example. Okay, in some cases that's really true. They'll go back and chill with these type of people. So you think about yourself like, dang, I was the punching bag the whole time. Wow, that's crazy. But guess what? Fast forward now, and a person was to come to you and try to tell you that, or that feeling that you want to do, right? When they trying to come at you, you just hang up the phone. Boop. Or even if they're calling, you don't even pick up the phone. Yes, I got something for you. Before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Check this out, y'all. Today we're going to talk about, you used to be the person, right, that care and and look out for everybody. But now that you don't care, you're heartless. It's like, I ask this question, right? When did it get to the point where, how is it to the point get to the point where, I don't say how is it? How did it get to the point where someone will mistreat you, talk to you a certain type of way, come at you, use you for your time, and then to only turn around when you decide to just take your crown, right? Take your cross back, and you just focus on yourself and doing the best thing you can do for yourself. And let's say this, being selfish. How did it get to the point where they come at you and tell you that you're a bad person? How did it get to the point where they're saying that, oh, you're heartless, you change, this, that, and the third? Oh, so I'm supposed to just sit there and just let you slap me in my face? I'm supposed to be, you're supposed to just let you slap me in my face right here, and then after you slap me right here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, oh, and turn around and let you slap me right here again. How did it get to that point? And it's crazy because it's like, you're sitting there and it's like, you just explained to me and you just told me, and this is disrespectful too, that why I'm not letting you disrespect me no more. It's getting to the point now. I mean, it's not even getting to the point. It is now that people just want to use you for your time. They want to disrespect you. Most people don't know what good is. They don't. They only know what good is when you're doing for them or you're telling them what they want to hear. You're heartless because, hey, I've decided to just be selfish. I've decided to just love myself. I've decided to save my money and not give it to you and give it to whoever else and just put that money into good use. Let's talk about it. Go on a vacation. I've decided to just, you know what? By the way, today is my birthday. I'm using myself as an example. I'm going to take some money and go get me a nice massage. Get me a facial. Get me a manicure and pedicure. But yet, these same people will get mad at you for doing that. How? They'll stay silent. What do you do? What are you going to do? Oh, I'm going to go and get me a massage. And then here they go. Oh, happy ending? Like, yo, how is it? Why am I... Happy ending. This is the little things that they'll say and trying to be funny. And you sitting here really trying to explain to them, nah, I ain't doing that. Right. Especially as a man. Ladies, I can't even, I don't even know what y'all go. I can't imagine what y'all go through the little shade. Okay, it's cute though, but mine's is better. Like, yo, it gets to the point where people just do not, they don't care. A lot of people don't care. And this is why I have to say, you always have to put yourself first. And when you put yourself first, you're heartless, you're cold, you change, you're bitter, not realizing that you're more at peace. So this is why I have to say, don't worry about what people think about. Stop worrying about what they think. Stop worrying about, what they may say about you. Because at the end of the day, when you wake up in the morning, just like me, I pray, I thank God for waking me up. Nobody's there when you're waking up, and for the past 3 days you have to go to work and you have to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning just to make it on time because you work in another state. An example, that's what I'm going through. Nobody cares. And when you're sitting there, you're taking time and you're putting time into other people. You're putting time into, and one thing that I learned, I was watching an interview with Ice-T. When you deal with other people and you accept listening or doing things for them, you're taking on into their problems. And I was sitting, I was like, And he was saying that, okay, let's say if you want to take them to the airport. Shouts out to Ice-T, by the way. When you decide to take them out to the airport and you decide to drive them over there, let's say if a traffic happens, a delay that happened where you have to get to where you need to get to, that person has to get there on time. And let's say if they're late and they miss their flight, that problem becomes your problem and they're blaming you because you didn't get there. Right. And as I said, these same people, where I'm going with, these same people will want you to go above and beyond for them. They'll want you to hear their problems. They'll want you to just be around them. You can even have something going on and they want you to stop and pause everything you got going on. And it's like, they talk to you like you're the only option to help them. Focus on yourself. Like I said, focus on yourself. Someone that's bringing nothing but negativity to you and you feel that it's nothing but bad energy to you, yo, delete them out your life. I don't even care if it's your family members. Delete them out your life. Because think about it. If you have only one life. I was talking to someone the other day. Well, I was listening to someone, and they're saying life is too short. And when you think about life is too, you think, okay, you're gonna go away. You're not gonna, life is gonna. No, you don't know when is your last time. You don't know. You're in a relationship. That person is just bringing you down. That person is just consistently just talking you down. You doing nothing but the best to make sure that they're happy. And to only turn around and they just bring you down, right? And then when you decide to just leave them alone, stop talking to them, you decide to, like, you know what, I'm worth more than how you treating me, and then you change. That's another example right there. Oh, you change. You're this. You're that. Hold up. You didn't remember the last time you done cussed me out? Even though when I asked you, I told you good morning, how you doing, what you want for breakfast. You didn't remember when you tried to, not that happened to me, but I've heard many stories. You didn't remember that you tried to slap me and trying to fight me because you were mad that somebody cussed you out at your job. You wanted me to be a punching bag, and that's the problem. So when somebody comes to you and tells you, "Oh, you're heartless, you're cold, you've changed," you know what? The best thing you can do, and the best revenge you can get at them and tell them, is just ignore them. Ignore them, because obviously, when they coming up to you telling you these type of things, they have access to you, and that access is, if they're able to communicate with you, they're able to, how can I say it, make you feel guilty, and They don't want to take accountability. But hey, when they have no access to you, guess what? Guess what? They have to self-reflect. Someone else will come in and treat them the way they treat you. But guess what? Karma, worse. 100 times, 1,000 times worse. And they'll remember who you are and how they treated you. And guess what? They have to take accountability. And even if they don't tell you, they're going to go through it. All right? So like I said, remember, just because you're heartless and you're cold to someone, and hey, just remember, you know the reason why. And for those of you that are just being like that for no reason, then obviously you got to check yourself and see why you're doing it. But other than that, this is your best friend, your new best friend, and I'm about to. Today is my birthday, y'all. Today's my birthday. You reached the end of this video. Today is my birthday. I had to put this. I wasn't going to really record anything. I was supposed to record, but I was so busy. But y'all my peoples. I feel like y'all part of my life. Especially shouts out to Jada. Shouts out to Jada. She always hit me. That's my day one right there. You know what I mean? If she's watching this, I know she is. That's my day one right there. Always hitting me up. I appreciate you for the birthday wishes, for all the emails. You know what I mean? So, some of y'all, if y'all in the email, yo, comment in my, comment. Nobody's gonna judge you. You know what I mean? But hey, I can't take anything away from y'all. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all too. I appreciate you guys too. But it's my birthday. I'm about to go just chill, relax. You know what I mean? I put something nice on today. I'm about to have the hair out. You know what I mean? I gotta wash the hair and all that. But yeah, today's the birthday. But again, I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe to your best friend, your new best friend. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.